165 Indians were killed in 4 locations. In the Paris attacks, it was 1 by 10 terrorists sent from Pakistan. And that was the greatest act of bloodshed which happened. I saw
that was covered extensively all around the world. It was.
They weren't. Its coverage is also, you've got to look at coverage in terms of whether you cover or you cover with the intensity, passion, and for the length of time that you cover the Paris attacks. You see, we must be open in this forum. The point that I'm making is the Paris attack generated universal outrage. They should have done. And the scale of the attack has now prompted what is close to an international effort against ISIS. Before there was Paris, when Mumbai was attacked, there weren't as many news outlets in the US or the UK who took up the job, and I'm not talking about coverage, of sanctions against Pakistan. And the reason for that is because the US has been hand in glove with what is happening in Pakistan. I find it very surprising, and maybe people in this audience don't know about this particular story. If I were to tell you that the person who carried out the surveillance was one of the masterminds of the attacks in Mumbai, was an American citizen by the name of David Coleman Headley, who was not just an American citizen, he was an FBI double agent. An FBI double agent was the mastermind of the Mumbai attacks. He went over to the dark side, and he was a double agent for both the Lashkar-e-Toiba as well as... Just allow me to complete my point.
I will admit you, but I want just to put in that we cannot deal in great detail with the story theories on this platform.
No, it's not a conspiracy theory, it's a very relevant point. I find it very surprising that only one American investigative journalistic portal called ProPublica did the story of David Coleman Headley. And the reason I'm highlighting it is, please consider, if today it was proven that there was a similar person responsible for the Paris attack, what kind of coverage would that have got, as opposed to the coverage that this story got? Now we can say, how many American news outlets and British outlets have said, how can you get into a plea bargain with this particular individual? The point I'm making is one simple point. There is, I wouldn't say bias or prejudice, but there has been an asymmetry which perhaps, and I would give the benefit of doubt, stems from the locational prejudices that come in. That when things happen, when they are closer to you, you report it, in greater depth. When they happen away from you, you do report it, but not with the same intensity and passion. And I think that is one of the reasons today we need a balance of powers in the media world.
All of you, really.